Ooh, I got that back. Yeah, somebody will be tuning in on the chat board pretty soon. in there. Wonderful. Okay, wonderful. It's okay. Oh, nobody's on a chat board tonight. Okay, those who are watching, okay. Okay, everybody, those that are watching right now, this is my third rodeo on my HELLER 1/100 scale HMS Victory. I got one just like this, two of them just like this in storage. One's completely 100% built already. I made a build of my past video of that about 10 years ago. This one, this is my third build of this kit. Where the hell did I get this at? eBay, that's right. One at Phoenix Model Company. And I bought the other one, eBay, yeah. So one I was building in the trailer about 7 years ago, or last year or 2 years ago. That's my second build. And I was doing pretty good. I got as far as, I got from the bow stud ready to start making the mast for it, do some rigging and everything on it. It's in storage. I took this out of storage. Well, I brought it with me, actually, when I left Ohio. This thing's been calling on me. They all been calling on me. Maybe because I'm getting old, I don't know. But yeah, so far it's going pretty good. I had some problems at first with video one of this. This is video two, I think it is. On video one of this, well, I took it out of the box. This thing's brand new. It was sealed. The hole was busted down the bottom. But it just dawned on me. Dingy Schultz, all the way from Texas, one of my favorite subscribers. And he told me, I see the problem is, Frankie, it's the heat. I think he's right. Because this is kind of, like I say, Heller plastic is it's polyplastic, not polyurethane. It's polyplastic. It's like out of resin. It don't take much of that stuff to break. So like I say, this is very brittle plastic. I guess when the heat got into it like that, it's made it really hard. Any pressure onto it, it'll split. So far, the hole hasn't broken on me anywhere, but there. I just got, I can't afford to have this thing. It'd be a waste of money and time and everything. The little holes have to break apart because of the heat. I would not know how much a hole replacement this costs. I don't even have a clue. I bet a lot of this, or they probably don't replace it all. So it forces you to do the other alternative. That is, buy something out of kit. Okay, today we're going to finish up the ochre on this thing. And probably paint the whole copper. I set the way for some turpentine. After we get that next week, then we go ahead and turn this up on its back, and we'll go ahead and antique the hull like I did the other one. Those just tuned in, welcome for today's Saturday action. We're going to have live stream night on the V24s. Don't miss that. So I'm trying to get my mojo up, guys, so I can get myself powered up. And so right now we're going to go ahead and mask the second gun deck on this thing, and paint the same, and finish up the video. If this don't happen to me again, well, I tell you guys, I really have problems lately. Damn, I hate that. Can't make good videos with flub ups like that. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. We're going to put the camera over here and get this thing masked off and paint the rest of the hull, I was saying. Okay, where's my tape at? Yeah. Couple of release slits across there. Indicate how flexible it was. Wonderful. Okay, last one. Oh. Clean up my airbrush a little bit. The oak was getting a little dry. Looks like I got somebody coming in on me somewhere here. Huh. Got some of my niece. Oh well. Now what? Okay. I think I'm not gonna do, guys. I think tomorrow, well, Sunday. We got a church tomorrow. I think I'll do it Monday instead. The thing about the 100 kit is it's a very difficult kit to build. I will not suggest something like this to the novice. Yeah. For that's watching, I appreciate you guys tuning in tonight. I really do. Boy. little bit there. Then we can make a thing over black. Wow. Those didn't watch last night. You guys missed one hell of a show last night. I think I was more entertaining than the B-24 was. Old Frankie did took a fall last night. Didn't hurt me though, but I went down. I was live there. It wasn't fun. It was embarrassing. You know, guys, one thing good about being my age, if I fall down, I can get up off the ground and use my hands. Okay, those just turn in the chat board. I'll address your chat after I finish up this ochre on the gun ports here. I gotta paint this green anyway. They're mixture one, which is a mixture of green and white. Good. I cleaned out. All stuff goes in the trash can there. Oh boy, way off the pie. Okay. That's next. Clean out. I take a little bit of break and finish up the other side. That concludes the ochre. I like to know where help my cotton buds go to. Oh, right out of my mug. I swear to God, if I had snakes in here, they'd bit me a million times. You know, watch I get this chair. This chair's the reason why I went down last night. Just sit beneath me, I went down like a sack of onions. I'll stab myself somewhere. Okay, you'll get on a second. Take a little bit of break here. Okay. Hello, Bruce. Welcome to Saturday night. Yes, this is the. Yes, it is, sir. Boy, you don't think it's big. Right there, buddy. This is my third one I have. I got two. I have two in storage. One is 100% done and complete. I built that about 30 years ago. The other one I built on YouTube. Oh, I almost stabbed myself a while ago. Okay, yeah. There's now painting the ochre on this thing. Yeah, this is a good size kit, guys. This thing's no joke. You know, it's big. And I want to tell you something about this kit. I know more of this kit than I know about myself. It wasn't designed for a 14-year-old kid to get for Christmas. No matter how good a model builder he or she is. You think that this thing is a very difficult kit to build because the treatment of the instructions is another thing. And the plastic that you use is another. This thing is very brittle. It's very brittle. The French elected polyplastics instead of using polyurethane. A polyurethane has a little bit of give to it. But poly isn't. Poly is just one step next to resin. You guys, you fellas know what happens to resin, don't you? When you bend it, it breaks just like this. That same thing this is. This thing broke by itself in the box, not me being in it. This was a sealed kit, brand new sealed kit. I paid $100 for it off eBay. I said, what the hell? I can't afford to turn something like that down. This one kit you're never getting tired of building. Every time you build one of these things, every one you build is different than the other, but it's still good quality. Just the more research you do to it, it comes out a lot more better. And a lot of fellas out there, they take inside gun blades in there, and they put wood across there. It's not going to be safe. You know, if I was going to build a wood model of this thing, I would go that route. There's stuff in this kit, though, ain't no sense of going out. Now, they got aftermarket parts of this thing, especially the photo edge. You're going to pay a lot of this money for photo edge parts. I stay away from that stuff. On photo edge, I just go ahead and you know, if I use it, if I need it really bad, like for a show or something like that, for museum purposes, yes. Go to full Monty, all you want. This kit will not be built overnight. This has, what, about 5,000 parts to it? 6,000 parts? That's a lot of parts. And the main thing about this kit is, guys, it's going to be, when it's built, you got to make sure it's out of harm's way. And it'll break on you. I ain't trying to scare anybody. Anybody's got this kit knows what I'm talking about. It's a beautiful kit, guys. It's probably one. When it comes to plastic sailing ship models, I think this is the holy grail. Next to the Royale Soyale, Royale, the French one, they get 1/100 scale kit. The French first rater. I've never built one of those before. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of them. So it's the treatment of that is the same thing as this. So those are the two holy grail kits of plastic, I think. But in other words, everything else after that is just regular plastic kits. Okay, we got 5 watching, 6 thumbs up. On the chat, we have Mr. Bruce Cure from the Mystic Models from the Garage. And we got Clint Browning. He says, wow, it's huge. Yeah, it's a huge kit. This ain't no toy. It's about 42 inches long when it's full, 43 inches long when it's actually 45 inches long when it's all built from tip bowsprit to the tip of your spanker. We got Polka 13. Ahoy, Frankie. That one is going to be a great looking ship. Greetings from the a very distant part of the world, Hungary. Wonderful. God, you are doing great. I am too. Welcome to today's Saturday live stream, buddy. I appreciate you tuning in. We got service to Daniel Britton, one of my favorite subscribers. He always subscribes to me all the time, always comes into my live streams. Welcome to Saturday afternoon, Daniel. And tonight we're going to get the B-24 shaking. So we got 2 live actions going on tonight, so it can't be too bad. Oh, yeah. Daniel Britton was there. He seen old Frankie Day go down. Just like that. I'll tell you what it is. Let me get up. I'll knock that down again. I'll go down the second time. Maybe a second live action thing. I think the B falling down was up more popular than the B-24 was. I'm getting jealous. Let me show you guys something. See the bottom of that chair right there? How the wheels go on there? And the chair was turned to a certain way. You get out, you go down. What happened when I went down, one of those legs were perpendicular with me. I went down. I didn't break anything. I just went down. Got back up, too. Not bad for an 80-year-old farting to win. Okay, yeah. Right now we're working on the HMS Victory, the paint work on it. And I'll order some turpentine, get that probably next week. So I want to use some turpentine for the bottom of this hull. I've already got the painter right here. So I got to wait for turpentine to get in. We'll keep the hull when some turpentine gets in. We'll make a video of that. But right now I'm going to pay special attention, get the ochre well painted, and paint the copper on this thing, and and get the inside painted red. And I got a mixture of instructions that tells you everybody's got this kit. I like the way they address this thing, you know. chapters, these other parts of the instruction you're going to go through when they do things. Like mixture M1 is a mixture of white and green paint. But make sure that it ain't too green. Make sure that white is like a green, not pure green. You guys know how it is. You might see a lot of videos. There's a lot of videos of this out there, guys. There's a lot of them out there. Alex of Alex Modelings, building models with a smile. He's a wonderful fellow. I love this man very much. He's great. He's from Portugal, and he's built one of these. I think he laid low on it. He got so much on it, he'll get back. I know he will. He's like me. We got a lot of stuff laying around. You eventually get them all finished up. Just keeps you going, guys. The purpose of building more models than one is while one's drying, you say, well, what am I going to do now? Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Go back and finish this up. So it gives you something to do once something's drying. I need to build another one of these like I need 2 holes in my head. But I'm lonesome for my Victory and storage. I don't know when I'll get that out. I was supposed to get it out last month. That didn't happen. I got to get that stuff out, guys. I got to. I don't know what I got to do to get that stuff out, but I'll figure something out. I was just have to jump with my family about that. I can't afford to lose everything got in that storage, guys. That'd be like living. I'd like to be living 80 years for nothing. To me, how it feels. You know, like you two guys too. All you fellas out there, the things you guys got for years to be had. You lose all that shit. It's like for nothing. It's like me. I'm buying my stash all over again. Okay, this is one of my 3rd kits of the HMS Victory. My HELLER. First one I bought probably about 35 years ago. I bought it from Phoenix Model Company out of Florida. Brooks Hobbies out of Phoenix Hobbies, that's what it was. Brookside, New York. No, Brookside, Florida. It was on special 35 years ago. $99.99. $100, that's not bad. I bought 2 eBay kits. This one, I bought the other one that I made a video with the trailer, also at the house I had. I bought that eBay for $100 again. So these are relatively not that expensive. You shop out, you get these things for $100, $150 on up to the full price they cost. And like I say, this kit is not something for the beginner to get into because it's not the delicacy of the kit, it's the construction, the difficulties of building something like this. And it's just a difficult model to build. So you got to follow the instructions accordingly and just do a good job and just take your time. Okay, let's see what else is going on in the chat board. Mr. Daniel Britton says again, exactly. I have the multiple builds going, like parts new and solid, parts nice and solid, and when they're nice and dry when I handle them. That's right. That's how I work too. Okay, we got well, I got a shave. Clean it up a little bit. Trying to make it reasonably clean. I showered yesterday, but I forgot that I'm going to shave my face. Okay. Go ahead and pull the tape off this thing. That's pretty good. What the hell is that? Oh, Frankie, you got stuff all over the place here, buddy. You got to do something about this. Spring cleaning comes this Monday. Spring cleaning. Oh, I'll take a slug of my root beer. I built this pencil. Try to adjust this camera, guys. I don't have a triangle. I like Sharpies. They're good for touch up, good for detail work. They green it anyway. Yeah, wonderful. No fuss, no fuss. I'll put over here, match this side, get this side going. I'll have this black dry for 2 days. I like to use this stuff. I don't think it's cheating. It's quicker than an airbrush. The color's a lot more quicker. I like this flat black. We're still gotta take it outside to it. I don't want to use this stuff inside here. I get a very bad habit of spraying stuff in here. It causes paint dust. It's on these bottles. It's very abrasive. It takes forever to clean that stuff off your bottles too. So you gotta watch out for that. Okay. For watching, 6 thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, Daniel. Yeah, it was all orange last night. I was up after I closed down video. After I closed down the video last night, I went ahead and paid for this last night. I went to bed probably about 4 o'clock in the morning. Got out about 9 this morning. Had some coffee. And about 11 o'clock I started on this. So I tried to mess this down. Let's kind of pick one more of those ochre. Don't use sunflower yellow. The instruction says use sunflower yellow. I did that plenty of times. I did sunflower yellow paint on my 180 scale Airfix HMS VICTORY, which is a beautiful kit, guys. That's probably one of the best ones Airfix ever did. Those hammership models ain't too bad. Lots to write home about. But I painted that sunflower yellow, and the first one of these I built was sunflower yellow. And I knew there was something wrong with that color yellow. I had one of my, I think, Lamont, what the hell, one of our, Martin Lamont, a very good model builder, a very good artist. He's very good at logo. I haven't seen him for a long time. And he was pumping out models for a while. But God darn it, you know, stuff down here. I got to find a place where I can station and keep this camera out, knock the stuff over. There is a place in there, but you got to figure it out. Anyway, what did I talk about? Yeah, Martin Lamont. Yeah, he said, Frank, use ochre. It wasn't sunflower yellow. Even a couple of fellows from England told me the same thing. So I believe what they say because they're from England and they see it every day. It's a Bible to it to the people across there. The HMS VICTORY. Millions and millions of people yearly eventually board the ship, and it's probably a pretty popular model subject too. You know, like I say, this one kit you can't get tired of building, and buying one ain't gonna do it. You gotta buy about 2 or 3 of them. And you watch other guys on YouTube how they do theirs. They attempt things differently. They got Jim Stein. He did one. It was three of us in a row were building that doggone Victory about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago. It was who was it? Jim Stein from England, and we had Alex Modeling from Portugal, and me. I was kind of ahead of everybody. Alex went back and forth with his. He did a good job, you know. He just had to go hit it. He had to do the paint job 2 or 3 times because he got what influenced the paint job differently was he received required a packet of photo etch parts for this thing. I mean, it was a big binder. I bet that thing's probably about $300-400 for the photo etch that thing. And they kept on cutting stuff off and everything, and so he actually had to paint his over again and stuff. That kind of set back, but he did a good job. He hasn't resumed that yet. Jim Stein, I don't know how far he went on his. I got to check out his videos and see if how far he's progressed in his. He did about 4 videos in his. Me, I did about 8 of mine. Here we are building another one. Yeah, that little dive I took last night, I'm not sore from it at all, you know. Man, that chair's one. You gotta see it, guys. Check out live action Saturday night. Last night. You see me go down. I felt more embarrassed than anything else. You know, right when you fellas go down, hey, we all go down sometimes, you know. But got back up. I'm still here. Okay, we'll go over here and mask this down, get this thing over with, and as far as I can do today, I want to go ahead and finish up the ochre on here, get masked down, and mask down the water line, get that painted copper. That copper would be nice and cured and everything. By the time I get my turpentine, I can add my green and white and start doing my famous antiquing the hull. Yeah. I'll just look at the prospect of thing. Yeah. I think Dingy was right. This whole thing, I don't think you can see it now. It's so good a job I did it. Whole that thing just busts out the whole hull. It's like a torpedo hit it. Boom. I said, what the hell caused that? And I thought at first somebody laid something on top of it. So no. But somebody laid something on top of it. There have been telltale signs of it on the bottle box of it, a big old crush mark. But Dingy's right. I think the heat did that to it because it was sitting in that goddamn storage for about 5 years. It gets hot there, very hot. Imagine the heat did it to it. So I'm always feeling around, see if anything's fragile. So it's pretty strong now. The phone was charging a while ago. I think Dingy may be on there or somebody. We'll find out. Oh, I got a message. Why is Dingy? It is. Well, Danny messaged me on the phone. Goes, I hope you feel better from that tumble you took last night. I told him I never felt better. I'm not even sore from that. Like I said, you got 4 legs. Your legs come this way, like this, actually like that. The chair, one of the legs was this way. When I went back, turned, it was resting on one leg instead of 2 back there. So you got these chairs, these 4 little legs on there. You got to watch out. Make sure you're on two of them back there. Instead of that one. That's how I tumbled. Okay. We're going to mask off this ochre inside. We'll start to get the copper going. Okay, here we go. Yeah. So you see the hell I'm doing here. Wonderful. You run through, you got to get a little release that's across here. That way the tape will stay good. You want no overbleed this thing. Yeah. Too high there. Okay. Let me check a chat board again. I haven't been on the chat yet. 2 watching, 7 thumbs up. Hey, Mario, how you doing, buddy? We got Mario Model Shipbuilder all the way from Germany. Great fellow. Thanks for tuning in there, Sir Mario. All you fellas, you go to Mario's shipbuilding website. I mean, his channel. He does a very wonderful job on tall ships. He did a wonderful job on his Essex, and he's got a lot of other stuff that he's finished up on. He's got the Yulin, like I have, the old kit by Billings, and I'm jealous. I wish I had his kit though. The one I tell you that Yulin is a good kit, but I think it's overrated, overpriced by Billings. I went and checked Billings post yesterday, and the same kit I bought, they want $725. That thing, I couldn't believe it. I like the older one better. The old better is, I think, it's a lot more better than the new one is. The new one is the state of the art they got nowadays. It's as cheap as Billings, I think. Billings just keep like the way it is, they'd be all right. But you got a lot of new modelers nowadays. They don't have the skills like most of those modelers do, how to work with your hands, how to cut wood, stuff like that out here. They just want to suck glue, build it, paint it, display it, and that's it. Go to the next build the same. You go with Billings kits, it's a very, very slow process, very slow. Hey Mario, when are you gonna start your Yulin kit, buddy? Yeah, Daniel's 1/100 scale. Yeah. One I think is 1/72 scale. It'd be big, huge. 1 foot for 6 feet is 1/72 scale. Well, wait a second. 1 inch is 6 feet. Okay. little bit of water, not much. Not much. With that water brushes, they are very, very particular about that. More thinner than regular. It's pretty good now. What happened now? Damn. Ah, damn. There we go. Right now. Okay, I can't airbrushing now. That water airbrushing is very particular. You gotta have a lot of water in it. You don't want to plug up the orifice. We're real good now. Boy, Frank, swing that camera so you can see. Can't see that much over there. There we go. Empty. Okay. Mirror brush, let that thing dry. And we're going to start work on the borderline. Oh. Oh boy. Mirror brush, get back to the chapboard. Yeah. Like up with airbrush, it's very easy to clean up. Some of those pigments get stuck. These pigments get stuck in things sometimes. It clogs up that porpoise, but you got to blow it out. You just got to make sure that paint is thin out. And on a white airbrush is real good. Okay. Okay. It's over here. Wait for a smoke break. Oh, Lordy. Won't get warm in here, I'll tell you that. Not for long, says the blind man. Not for long. Alrighty. We got 3 watching, 7 thumbs up. I'll lighten it up. I gotta find out where my lighter went to. Wow. Where the hell I put my lighter? Right there. White clothing. Big old snake in the working out pretty good. Pop a shade of ochre. It takes longer to paint this thing than it does to be able to put it together. Kit also gives you too. Those that got had this kit, has built it for, knows what I'm talking about. They give you two sets of instructions. One in French and one in English. You have to read the instructions very closely. You have to go to other chapters behind the instructions and find out what color this and that. It's all there for you. You just have to follow the instructions. Like I say, this kit's not going to be built overnight. It's impossible. You got over 105 cannons, 32 pounders, a couple carronades. As I can remember, each one of those cannons has 7 parts. So you got 800 parts to make all the cannons on the thing. The kit gets no lashings, put eye pins through there, so you can be able to tie your housers across your back to your the breech of the block back against the boat kit. You got to do those yourself. Now, the kit gives you on the deck, especially the gun decks down below. There's a looks like a track. That track right there is the spacing where you put your cannons at. If you want to have your cannons sticking out, jump over that track and push a little closer that way, sticking out. You don't want to do that, guys. The last 2 builds I built, I had problems with the cannons getting pushed in. Once the cannons get pushed in here, you're done. You'll never get them out. Unless you have somebody invisible inside there that can walk around about 2 inches tall, that can go down there and push stuff around for you. But that ain't happening. So the thing you got to do is you got to pull those cannons back. This muzzle is just barely sticking out the shutter base. And we paint red inside the hull. Don't use no insignia red or Italian red or any other red color. The red that you used back in the day wasn't really that red. It was kind of like a purple color in a way, like a reddish purple in a way. That's only on the gun decks. Above there's no red paint on there. It's ochre and a mixture of M1, which is green and white. And we'll get to that chapter right there as we paint this thing up. 514. Ain't bad. Nuts. Probably looked at it upstairs. Okay, that comes out of the center of the problem. That's it. Okay. We'll worry about that one with the whole head up. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Touch this up here. Good. Just gotta touch up a little bit, Phil. That's it. Yeah, perfect. Got pretty damn good. I'm pretty happy. Check back here. Pretty good. Yeah. I want to dry a little bit before I do anything else on it. Hey, Gracer, hello. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to Saturday afternoon live stream with me and the HELLER 100 Scale HMS Victory. Just got them pinning the yoke around this thing on both sides. I'm gonna let it dry before I make the water line. 8 peel dry, but I'll make sure it's good dry. So it's probably about 2 hours taking the yolk out of this thing. Plus I had another what? 2 hours last night, so I got 4. Yeah. Pretty good. Take time out comes out like $1 million. I did a pretty good job patching up that big old hole. Oh, man, I didn't have a day heat cause that. Anybody's got this thing in the kit, make sure it's put into a room controlled temperature environment. I think what happened was I kept this thing in the storage, in the hot storage for about 5 years. And it got so hot in there, it made that plastic that more brittler, then it just gave. So I learned a lesson. These HELLER kits, especially the poly plastic kits, always keep these things in a controlled temperature, like in here, your home. I don't think I've never had that problem before, but it proved to me of what the heat can do. So if you've got one of these, it's not built yet, it's in a kit box like I'm behind me over here. Make sure it's inside your home. But it's nice. You got air conditioning and regular temperature going on. It won't give you no problem. If it breaks after that, that's because you hit it some hard or you force the part to break. Like I say, this plastic, these HELLER kits are not forgiving. They're really not. It's next thing to resin. I think the way I see it in my eyes, the next thing to resin, it don't take much. Snap. You go together good. Well, you got to use Krylite glue. Won't use styrofoam. You use that Krylite glue, and put it on there, and hold it for a while until it sets. And it'll set up and you'll take good glue. That's what I did in this case over here. It was all busted out of here. You should have seen it. I almost lost it. I say that. Oh my God. I kept looking at things. There ain't no way somebody dropped something on that thing. It's because there would have been a telltale sign of a box being crushed. But there was no crushed part. That box is clean. It's just the heat got to it. So, like I say, follow Frankie Day's rules. Keep this stuff, keep the HELLER kits like the Victory, Lost World, Real, and the Barrigero, the Sushi, and the rest of them out there. Anything by HELLER is resin kits. Make sure they don't get they expose to really hot storage areas, like storage areas, like where my stuff is at. Now, if I would let that thing in there, time I got myself out of storage, I want to build the same thing, would have been all busted up. It would have been. Oh my God. And I don't know if you get a hole replacement with this kit or not. I don't know. If there is, comment on me. Let me know if there's a replacement. If you get a replacement hole for these things or not, I don't know. I see it very less doubtful. Here I am building another one of these things. Man. Thank you, buddy. Can't see what I broke at. Let's see if I can find the camera here. Yeah, broke wheel across here. This all busts out, big old hole across here. You can't see it, can you? I got an acid open and dry to beat that copper. What am I doing? Over here. Yeah. We get 9 watching, 9 thumbs up. Yeah. Excuse Excuse me, guys. Gotta touch up the black. Look like I touch up the other side there. Check this side. This is black. I touch up there. Fine there. We got here. Touch up the black. Okay, I'll take the black and the copper off camera. So it's such a little bit. Oh, thank you very much, Backwash. Yeah, Backwash saw that last night too. The big dive. Oh, I went like that. I wasn't sore at all. I mean, it didn't. What hurt the worst was it was embarrassing. crashing and burning right in front of you fellas, you know. I mean, I have no problem getting up. But like I say, if I fall down the floor, I can get up without using my hands. That's pretty good for you apart and win. Yeah, the guys didn't watch that last night. It was. I saw it. I saw that video. You know, this morning I laughed my head off. That was funny. You know, but to me at the time it wasn't funny. It was just fun, damn right embarrassing. So I guess like Forrest Gump says, shit happens. You know, we all take falls once in a while. But the main thing is, as long as you get back up, that's the main thing. Now I'll try to cover all this up right here. I got to paint that black. I want those black painted stuff is over. Be like Alex painting this thing twice. Okay. Well, fellas, I'm letting this thing dry. I'm gonna paint the waterline copper on off camera, and also what's it off camera? The red. Well, I get the copper all done. Get the mixture M1 painted up the same, and also paint the red inside there. And yeah, we'll have another video more on it. Tonight we're gonna have the B-24. We're working on a few sides. The wings are all done. I checked the wings a while ago. They're nice and dry. I need some varnish put on there. I can't do it until stuff comes in next week. So when I get my turpentine in, we're gonna have a video on covering a tutorial video on how to antique the bottom of the hull of the ship. I did that once in the trailer, so you guys might like to want to see it again. Yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this thing. This kid here has a lot of planning involved. A lot of planning. I have to change the airbrushes monthly. I use my Pache. Okay, guys, I'm gonna get out of here right now and see you. Big Racer. Big Racer 3867 said 148 is the biggest build B-24 B-17. Yeah, I've got the there's one other rig right there. And there's my Queen Mary I built about 50 some years ago. There's Isabella. A building scan. I think there were how many videos in there? About 20 videos? About 20 of them. There were 20 videos on that. That was a very good decision made by building that thing. That thing started to disintegrate. I was building it, so I quickly soaked that thing full of polyurethane. I was brushing on there. There's some moisture in that wood. Leave it in over there. There's the bow finder. Leave it in that tug. That's the stuff over there I got. 36 hanging high. A lot of stuff going on, guys. A lot of stuff. Since I've been here for a year now. I've been here about a year now. I've got a lot of models there a year. How many have I built in this room in a year's time? Finish up on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. In a year's time, I built 51 models in here. Some are finished and some are not finished. But that's total builds and everything I had. So it's been a year since I've been in this room here. Okay, guys, I want to get out of here. Let this thing dry. I got a lot of work to do. I need to paint that black back there. I got a little overspray for the over. So I masked off. Then I got to mask off the wall. I paint that copper and get my red going on here. My mixer in one. Then we'll zoom tomorrow afternoon, Sunday afternoon on the HMS VICTORY. And yeah. So we have the Victory going. I'll probably be on this for a while, guys. I'll go so far and roll on something else and finish it up. But I want to get this thing as far as looks like I did on the other one. Get all the guns and everything on there. Before I close off here, I'm going to show you something of the cannons. You can see it right there. See the sketch of that cannon right there? On that deck, there's a raised, looks like a track. It's a raised line. By taking the front wheel of that cart and put it back behind this rail right here, we'll bring that barrel back flush with the opening of the shutter base. That way you won't punch out those guns. Because like I say, I use twilight glue, I use epoxy, I use polyurethane glue. If somehow it's going to get boppy, I push those cannons in there. Once they get knocked in there, give it. Get it out. You'll never ever get them out again. And so you got to bring them back a little bit. That way you look at the cannon, you still see them in there. They'd be at the mode of pulling them back, pull back to the cagle, clean up the boring, throw a shot bag, throw in your shot, twice the cannons back and forth to the bulkhead, and boom! Do it over again. So that way, when it strikes back, you ain't gonna push them in. But they stick out like that, you know. Somehow, time you hit something, the cannons will get busted in. Or even vibration may cause a boot joint to break. So, sure, take those cannons and glue them back down when they get popped in. Now, if they get popped in, can't get them out. Best thing to do is, I don't know, just leave it like it is. But that takes away from the model too. If you can't see all the cannons. Okay, I'm out of here, guys. I'd like to thank all the new subscribers, all the folks that joined in for today's live build. The third rodeo of the HELLER 1/100 Scale HMS VICTORY. If you got one, build it. Don't be bashful. If another bite you, just take your time on it. Follow the instructions. If you run into problems, get a hold of me, or get a hold of Alex Models or Jim Stein, or somebody who's built it before, and they'll get you out of trouble. Main thing is stay out of trouble is read the instructions and study them. And look at them. Look at the model. Look at the instructions and figure things out before you execute the final installation. So, the biggest con in this kit, like I say, it's made out of polyplastic. It's very brittle and it'll take much to bust it. If you got something like this, you're going to put it stored somewhere, make sure it's a controlled environment, temperature control, air conditioning on, or heat or anything like that. Don't leave it out in a hot shed like I did, because you'll have holes in it busting on you. I never had that problem with heat for my models. But heat will destroy your model, especially wooden ones. It'll dry it out and cause things to warp. So you can make sure you don't want to store no. First place, you don't want to store no models at all on the outside of the environment where you got no heat control at all. Storage, one of them it's locked up, it doesn't matter. You got no temperature controlled environment. So you don't want to do that. You keep it here, they'll stay crisp and fresh. They won't never break on you and no fears. What happened with this? Boy, I almost cried my eyes out and I feel the whole busting out. Jesus. Oh. I made it work. It was like it never broke. You couldn't see it in the pictures. You couldn't see it when it's painted. Okay. That's it for Frankie Day Models. See you guys tonight, live stream. Be live back to the stream tonight on the V24 Liberator by Hobby Boss on the scale of 1/32 scale. And we're going to concentrate on the fuselage tonight. And we'll have some fun. And tomorrow we'll have afternoon. We'll resume back on the HMS Valley, HMS Victory, and might take it to live stream tonight, tomorrow night too as well. Make Mama happy. Take care of little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Aware your surroundings. Please say your prayers. And God bless everybody. And thank you very much for your candor, comments, and views. I'm giving out each one of you guys. And God bless you all. And get yourself a kit. It's going to get warm out. It's warm out. There's an air conditioning on right now. It's hot outside. So I don't know what wood you're out there. It's getting warm. Like I say, we got another week or two of cold weather out here. In areas that's really cold, things will start getting interesting. Heat's going to go up. Outdoor festivities will come to view. And so don't let your model building go slack on you because you got outdoor festivities. The only outdoor festivities I like to contribute to is barbecue. Okay, I'm going to go barbecue out of here. Okay, I'm out of here. It's Frankie Day Model signing off. God bless everybody. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much for joining in for tonight's live stream, today's live stream on the HELLER third rodeo build with scale of 1/100 scale. Keep yourself a HMS Victory build and have fun. God bless everybody. I'll see you guys tonight. Bye, boys. Take care of yourselves.